Welcome to another junior number video, our first video on rounding to significant figures. This video is going to be mainly key ideas, and in the second video we're going to look at some examples. Right, significant means most important and figures means digits. So take a look at this example, 23,467. It's got 5 digits, 5 figures, and all of them are significant, so 5 significant figures. We have 2 10,000s, 3 1,000s, 4 hundreds, 6 tens, and 7 ones. Another example, 95.38, which has 4 significant figures. We have 9 tens, 5 ones, 3 tenths, and 8 hundredths, so 4 significant figures. Right, now here are some key ideas to get your head around. Zeros are not considered to be significant. So the number 13,000 has 13 with 3 zeros. It's only got 2 significant figures. The zeros at the end are not significant. They're just placeholders. So take a look at this number, 489,142,500,000. It's got 7 significant figures, and all those zeros at the end are just placeholders, so they are not significant. What about this number, 0.000000567? All the zeros at the start are not significant, so it's only got 3 significant figures because the zeros are just placeholders. Right, so zeros are not considered significant. However, when zeros are caught up between numbers which are not 0, they suddenly become significant. So if I gave you 13,092, this 0 in the middle is caught up between all these other numbers which are not zeros, so it becomes 5 significant figures because the 0 becomes significant. What about 0.00409? Well, this 0 is caught up between these 2 numbers that are not 0, so it suddenly becomes 3 significant figures. Remember, the zeros at the start are not significant, but the 0 caught up in the middle is. What about 13,043,000? This 0 is caught up between these non-zero digits, so it becomes 5 significant figures, and the zeros at the end are not significant. But if a number has been rounded to a 0 in the decimal section, they also become significant. So if I took the number 13.498 and chose to round it to 13.50 with 2 decimal places, this 0 at the end is significant because I've had to round it and therefore it suddenly becomes significant. And so this has got 4 significant figures. If I took 142.03 and chose to round it to 142.0, the 0 at the end is now significant. It needs to be there for my rounding, so it has 4 significant figures. And if I took 0.005502 and chose to round it to 0.00550 to 5 decimal places, the 0 at the end is significant, but the zeros at the beginning are not. So this number has 3 significant figures. Right. Thanks for watching.